The dish to Paul. Kicks to Olynyk. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Pondexter. Turner covering. Feeds it to Telfair. Drills the three-pointer. Telfair's got 11. And if you're just joining us, we're playing over a minute here in the third. Paul passes to Turner. An easy layup after coming off the pit.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Atlanta leading by 15. Here is Telfair. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Olynyk with the steal. Here's Turner. Great D that time from Teague.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Telfair can't hit. Clippers trail by 15. Here's Paul. And too long on the shot.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Pondexter, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Hawks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Quincy Pondexter. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Pondexter. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 17. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And Redick kicks to Olynyk. Rebound by Telfair. Telfair's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted. Their will and have taken control on the glass.
The Atlanta making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Splitter. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Quincy Pondexter. Clippers trail by 17. And Redick kicks to Paul.
Timeout for the Clippers.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer has for his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. He feeds it to Griffin. Back to Paul. It's Redick on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good from the wing. The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Bazemore. 5 points in the game. Right side Teague. Takes it off the glass. Teague's got 9.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
He dishes it to Ilias Hope. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Here's Paul. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Mike Scott's checked in for Atlanta. Luke Babbitt comes in for Teague. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Smith checked in for Olynyk. Booker comes in for Blake Griffin. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Screen by Smith. Off the pick. Crawford, no luck.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Telfair can't hit. Clippers trail by 18. Paul kicks to Crawford. Dishes to Booker. Fires the 3. That's good. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
51 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Babbitt. Scott to Bazemore. Here's Telfair. And basket number 6 to the stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effective.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
And here's Green outside. Shot misses. And Atlanta will go the other way. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. 12 seconds left in the third. Telfair to Bazemore. There's the pick. There's the feed to Babbitt. Launches it. That's good. And the Hawks lead by 20. Crawford. The shot is off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Atlanta running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. For Atlanta. The Clippers also making some changes. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Kelly Olynyk. Crawford comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Paul in for Green. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Booker out there with Griffin. And it's Turner in at the 3 slot. Crawford, no luck.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
T kicks to Telfair. He tries for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Crawford. Picked by Griffin. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Booker. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Blowing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in, and he makes the first, but misses the second.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Millsap.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Teague against Paul. He kicks it to Booker. Picked by Griffin. They set the screen. And he gets it to go.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the Clippers.
And if you had to pick one player, guys, who would take over, few would have picked his name. But tonight was the night for the kid. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Mike Muscala is checked in for Splitter. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Patterson in for T. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Crawford's checked in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now Telfair. They set the pick. Back to Scott. To the wing on the left. From beyond the arc. Kept alive by Atlanta. Muscala dishes to Telfair. There's the bucket, too. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Patterson a screen on Redick. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
I'll make it up next play.
Clippers substitution. Jason Smith. Jeff Green.
Here's Paul. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Plenty of space. Scott pulls it in. Here is Telfair. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Right out of the gates, he came out strong, making his first 3 shots and helping establish some offensive rhythm.